Reverend Elea Kemler, and welcome to A Good Enough Lent with Kate Bowler and Jessica Richie. And we are on day 30, and today's reflection is called Refuge, and this is slightly adapted. There are stories we tell each other all the time, not lies exactly, but stories, truths we can live with. Like I'm fine, or it's probably for the best, or it's all going to work out. Before we know it, a partial truth has become a lie. You're not telling your friends or loved ones that you're overwhelmed. You've stopped describing pain or addiction or a broken heart. You don't feel nearly as entitled to the full spectrum of emotions, from joy to sorrow, that you would not mind hearing from a loved one. In an effort to save yourself and others from pain, sometimes you start to hit the mute button on your own life. The Psalms from Hebrew scripture are these poems and prayers that express raw emotion. They cry out in anger, they rage against their enemies, they ask God for help, they weep and mourn, they blame God for not showing up too soon. The Psalms remind us that God, or the holy, or big love, or however you understand that word and that idea, can take it all. All our anger, all our shock, all our confusion, all our sorrow and shame, all our fear and grief. There's no need to tie a bow around what we feel, make ourselves more presentable. Nothing is off limits. We can let it all pour out. In Psalm 46, we read a song of holy confidence that expresses the ways that even as the world falls apart in front of our very eyes, God's presence remains. It reads, God is our refuge and our strength, an ever-present help in trouble. Therefore we will not fear though the entire earth give way, and the mountains fall into the heart of the sea. Though its waters roar and foam, and the mountains quake with their surging. The psalmist acknowledges the realities that surround us. They do not say, when everything goes exactly as planned, then you know God is with you, or your life will always be evidence of God, or when things aren't going along your way, blame yourself. No. It says the mountains are swallowed up by the depths, the earth crumbles under our feet, though nations are at war and kingdoms and cities go bankrupt. Though the world as we know it has been upended, it is right there. We can find shelter with the holy, our refuge. Not after the worst is over or before the other shoe drops, but right in the midst of it, in the midst of our pain and grief and loss. The holy is our place of peace as the world around us rages on. So when despair has stolen your hope, or grief has ripped your heart from your chest, or you desperately miss someone you can't get back, the holy is there. When you feel alone or terrified of your own mind, the holy is there. When you're drowning in an addiction you can't shake or control, or you are undone by worry, the holy is there. Right in the midst of the trouble, God is with you. We're never alone.